kids help students learn, and me too.
Props and costumes help too.
Over there. Songs can be acted out too.
Mrs. Hedrick, in drama, students can actually become the content.
Hey teachers, not every student has to be an actor. Some students can write the script, rehearse the skit, and direct the script.
Drama can be used as assessment as well as learning.
Oh hey, did you know that videos allow content to be reviewed again and again?
Oh hey, Miss Stazak, get off your iPhone. Did you know talk shows are wonderful assessment opportunities?
Did you know that teachers can write the script and the students can act it out?
And sometimes the teachers and students can write the script and act it out together.
To create a dramatic masterpiece.
Oh hey, did you know sometimes the teacher can be the performer? Two, one.
Hello everybody, I am David Bartlett, and welcome to this Wednesday night broadcast of Bartlett International News. In spite of the war, last month Congress gave President Wilson much control over the economy. To focus the economy on the war, President Wilson is focusing on war supplies rather than consumer goods. So now we go live to the White House and see what senior reporter Sam Baxter and President Wilson have to say on his plans for our economy.
Hello, President Wilson. Can you tell me a little bit about the industries that are doing well right now?
Well, the metal trade industry, the ship-making industry, and the meat-packing industry are all doing very well right now. Each of these industries have seen a rise in hourly wages by 20%. The DuPont Corporation has seen their stocks multiply by 1,600%.
Do people in these industries have a lot of money?
The workers don't. Since there's been a rise in housing and food costs, people don't have a lot of money to spend because they have a lot of bills to pay.
How do people respond to this poor economy?
Not very well. Union memberships have risen from 2.5 million in 1916 to 4 million in 1919. During the war, 6,000 strikes have broken out.
Have you done anything to stop the strikes?
I started the National War Labor Board. If a worker refuses to work, he can lose his draft exemptions. The board is also fund for better working conditions, 8-hour work days, safety inspections, and also we're trying to ban child labor.
Thank you for your time. Now back to David in the studio.
Hi, thank you, Sam. Now we go to the Food Administration Building with senior reporter Bailey Choma and Mr. Herbert Hoover to see what some of these boards are up to.
Hello, Mr. Hoover. Can you tell me a little bit about the Food Administration Board? Yes, of course. What would you like to know? What was Wilson's main purpose when creating this board? Wilson's main purpose was to produce food as well as conserve it. And how are you guys fulfilling this goal? Well, we have things like victory gardens and programs for gardening, as well as we have a certain schedule of when to eat certain things. What do you mean a schedule? Like on certain days we cannot eat pork, on certain days we can't eat meat, on certain days we can't eat wheat, and on certain days we cannot eat sweets. And has this been helping? Yes, very much so. Tell me about the gardening with the children. Well, after school, children have been contributing to the food administration by attending and caring for gardens. This has helped tremendously, and with all these efforts, our income has increased by at least 30%. Well, thank you for your time, Mr. Hubert. Now back to David in the studio.
Thank you, Bailey, for the insight on the Food Administration Board. In other news, War Industry Board has been making great progress in changing our economy. So over to the War Industry Board headquarters with CEO Bernard Baruch and senior correspondent Harrison Crawford to investigate the change.
When was the War Industries Board established?
The War Industry Board was established in 1917 and reorganized in 1918.
What effect did the board have on us today?
It has helped with mass production around the world and has really started quotas on different goods.
Were retail prices affected by the war?
Well, yes, retail prices were affected a lot by the war. They have increased a ton since we're really just working on war supplies.
Were there any other agencies out there to help regulate the economy?
Yes, we had the Railroad Agency and the Fuel Agency.
Were there any fuel conservation policies?
Yes. A lot of families during many nights would go without light and lamps to save energy, and then our Fuel Administration Board also created daylight saving to save even water.
What are you working on now to help regulate the economy?
Right now we are working on getting rid of steel corsets and making them fabric, and hoping to lower the amount of fabric being used in bathing suits to hopefully be able to use that more for the war.
Thank you for your time. Now back to David in the studio.
Well, thank you, Harrison. With President Wilson now in charge of the economy, we are hoping to see great change in the economy. That is all we have time for this Wednesday night, and thank you everybody for your attention, and good night. This is David Bartlett signing off.